Hello everybody, this is Grayzo and welcome back to Pirates of Valyria. We've had a couple of suggestions for the series and we're going to start this episode by just updating a couple of things in our adventure here. There was a request to name this weird tower Phoenix Roost, so we have updated that, and we've also updated the lordship. I think that's quite fitting because the Phoenix will rise from the ashes, similar to how Valyria and this empire will be rebuilt for success with King Salazar, the one hand of Hook. So that was the first suggestion. I think that was from Drex. Thanks for the suggestion. Next thing was there was multiple requests to update the color of our player heir's hair. Player heir's hair. Say that 5 times fast. So we are going to go ahead and do that. We're not going to change every single hair color because I think that's just too micro. We don't want to have to manage all of that, but we will change our main succession's hair color to white. If we can. Yes, we should be able to do that. And he still has the kind of purple shade in his eye color there, which is kind of nice. Okay, so Agron, our successor, now looks like he's from the same bloodline, which is neat as well. So thank you very much for all your likes, comments, feedback, and support. One of the main things that we'll be doing today was a suggestion by Chooch, who sent us quite a detailed message in terms of the culture and what we should change to, because we have a ton of prestige and we are legendary, so we're making lots of this. So what we want to do is actually build out a new culture for us, and I've selected and I've edited it a little bit. So we're going to be called Neo-Valyrian. We're going to go with bureaucratic court, which will give us monthly lifestyle experience, cultural fascination, progress, and also development growth, because it's kind of fitting for our character. We are trying to build up our realm. We're going to stick with Valyrian for tongue and blood because there's no other options, but we are going to open up martial custom to equal, which allows us to get women knights. I mean, women are good at fighting in this mod too. We have the Ironborn women, the salt. Are they salt waves? I'm not really too sure. We also just think as the characters. Think of Brienne of Tarth. She's probably one of the best fighters in all of Westeros. So we're going to open this up, which will give us some options for some better fighters. And in terms of traditions, here is what we're going to roll with. We will eventually add more to this, but we're going to start off with only the strong, which will make it actually a little bit more expensive to recruit people. But we get an extra 2 captains. Our captain effectiveness is 100% more effective. Our men-at-arms regiments will go down a little bit. We will lose one of them. Essentially, we're going to be a smaller but more tougher army. We're going to have extra damage, and we're going to get some accolade glory. So in order to be a knight, you need to have plus 12 or more prowess, and Aspiring Blades Master gets additional bonuses. So there's actually a little bit of flavor text here. The culture places a strong emphasis on having a few well-trained warriors. If you're not the best of the best, you are not welcome to serve. I think that's quite cool. Next up, Castle Keepers. So this is essentially, because we're going to be building castles in Valyria, we're rebuilding the whole place. I think this will be useful because it will get us renown and prestige bonuses. It does take a little bit longer to build, and it does cost us a little bit more, but the benefits are, I think they're worth it. We get defender advantage. We get extra prestige from having the architect trait, which we have, and rulers of this culture, so people like even our vassals will more than likely build castles. Offense is not a good defense. A good defense is having the most castles on the face of the known world. So that's kind of cool. It's a cheap one, but we'll take it. Next up we have maritime mercantilism. The trade port gives us can be constructed one era earlier. Plus 10% additional taxes in coastal holdings. Huge, absolutely huge for people that live near the ocean. And Avaricious gets additional bonuses. So the world may be ruled by armies, but this culture knows that it is truly controlled by whoever dominates the flow of gold across the seas. We are technically, well, we started off as pirates, so I think that's quite fitting. Seafarers is what I have decided to keep in because the one that was suggested, which was Beacon of Learning, And sorcerer's metallurgy, just too expensive for us right now. We might be able to add them in later on. But seafarers here, if we get a trade port, it increases control. We do also get more levies. And look at this. It's so cheap to travel by sea, and we get less danger. So this is really good because if we're at war, we can kind of jump around and land on people's capitals and stuff. For this culture, the call of the sea is too strong to resist, and they live to sail like a dream on the crystal clear ocean or ride along the crest of a wild raging storm. Neat. Last up, we're going to go with dexterous fishermen. And this allows us to have coastal advantage, extra supply, and again, just less danger at sea. There is an event. I'm not sure how frequent it happens, but I'm pretty sure that there's an event that where anybody that's traveling, your whole party will die and drown at sea, which is terrifying. Anyone can fish, but to do so with such skill that any catch is bountiful regardless of the tide or the wind is a rarer talent. No one knows the coast, land, or sea better than these fishermen. So we're going to be Neo-Valyrians, and that's what we're going to roll with. Okay. Do we have enough to do this, actually? I hope so. I certainly hope so. We do. So bureaucratic, all of our traditions are here. Just make sure that all of them are saved. Yes, great. So we're going to spend 9,500 prestige. Just make sure all of that's the same. Lovely stuff. And we become the cultural head of Neo-Valyrian culture, which means that we can actually progress in our innovations a little bit quicker because no one else is kind of part of it. If you are doing cultural blending or spreading your culture in CK3, the smaller your province is, the less counties you have, the quicker your innovations go up. So it's good to be your own culture rather than part of someone else's. Also, if you're the head of your culture, you can choose what you learn next. Small changes in dialect, slightly different customs. It was easy to miss at first. Over time, small changes led to large ones. However, and now the Tyroshi living in Valyria have begun to identify themselves as Neo-Valyrians instead. Neo just meaning new, of course. Neo-Valyrians seem to be developing a growing appetite for verbose laws, long chronicles, and labyrinthine charters, taking control in a society run by ever-expanding formal practices. With the Neo-Valyrian people now looking to me for guidance, it's time to set the stage for a shared future. So there was one other thing that we wanted to do, is our court type. So currently we're on diplomatic, which doesn't really give us quite a lot. But if we were to go to war, we could get like captain effectiveness. We could also get extra men at arms. But this is what we're going to go for. We're going to go for administrative. Don't really care about promoting cultural acceptance, but bringing down the building time and getting extra taxes sounds fantastic. So let's do that. So that was a great suggestion. Thank you so very much. If there's anything else that I'm missing, there's probably something that I'm missing. So please continue to drop your feedback, thoughts, and ideas below. I'll do my best to add them to our story. So we took over lease last episode, and we done it around about the holiday time. I left a comment on the previous video saying for lease Navidad. Hopefully you appreciate that little small dad joke. But that's the type of stuff you get on this channel. Okay, we are above our size limit here. We get to keep them for now, but when we lose them, we're only going to be able to raise 6 of 6. So there's that. One other thing that I missed, there was a reminder to say, hey, our original island, Tiger Island, was independent, and we need to take it back. But it looks like we actually have it. It's being held by our grandson Rigoro. So it says High Lordship of the Snakes, but this in fact was Tiger Island, which is where we first started. So we actually have all of our holdings back, which is nice. Now we are making 33 gold per month, and I would like in Valyria, when we're done building here, what are we building? We wanna buy these. We want to get the Mines of the 14 Flames and the Mage's Archives, just for the additional building slots. So that's what we're going to save up to do. We can sell trivial titles. We can actually do that right now. And do we get any new men-at-arms from that culture change? I don't think so. No, we did not. So, in the last episode, we hatched a dragon. This little guy called Rain, or we don't know if it's a guy or a girl yet, but we got the immortal trait, which is something that I think is quite rare. And there was other dragons born in the world, and I think what happens when we start, or when we kind of re-add in dragons to the world, is all the eggs that people are holding are no longer petrified, so there's a chance of them hatching as well. So we kind of started a little bit of a domino effect in terms of dragons in the world, but that's okay. We will hold court. Let's go ahead and do that. Tesario gets... no thanks. Someone's just trying to steal one of my holdings. A provincial merchant steps forward, clearly out of his element in the rich halls. I beckon. Come on, we don't have all day. Yes, my lord, he stammers. I am Tobio, representing the disgruntled traders and free men of the streets of Tears and Lease. Matira, our master, is a barrier to commerce and the town's interests. We humbly ask that he is replaced by someone else. This guy is Neo-Valyrian. Kind of like that. So, this guy, my vassal and captain, he is disloyal. And he's not a great fighter. He's not a great vassal. I mean, we could probably get this guy in. Instead, he's a better steward. You shall be the new master. People would lose opinion. Development growth and lease goes up by 50. I get civic meddling. A little bit of taxes goes down. Do an election. This guy becomes our new vassal. Okay. I don't normally play around with that sort of stuff, but that's an interesting. He starts holding a grudge. Well, he is disloyal, so screw him. Neat. My business here is done. Any other cool decisions that we can take? We can appoint some Dragonkeepers. A new head Dragonkeeper of the Order of Dragonkeepers will be established in Dragonstone. Why Dragonstone? Sure. For the first time, Mount Gaelithox as an Order of Dragonkeepers. And this guy's been appointed as their leader. Lovely stuff. I mean, we have dragons, so we may as well do that. Assign magical abilities. No, we don't want to do that. Build pilgrim roads. Yeah, that seems really good. Extort subjects. We're getting lots of crazy stuff here just because of the version that we're in, but that's okay. We're going to extort our subjects, though. What is make a dummy? Okay. Okay, nice. So our army's pretty good. We're about ready to unpause. To the amicable Salazar. Who are you? My wife. Shameful behavior. Yeah, I am. I'm greedy. And this is perfect timing because I'm going to steal some money off you. There you go. And we are currently focusing on the knighthood innovation. I don't know whether we want to do that. Let's have a look. What would that give us? Captain effectiveness plus 20. What is our captain effectiveness currently? Oh, it's pretty decent. Oh, we get, because we diverge the culture, we get all of these immediately. We don't have to wait for stuff. We could also reform it and add in something else if we wish, but might have to wait a little bit for that. Is there anything we want before knighthood? Trebuchets would be good. Anything for development growth? How long is this going to take? 6 years. Yeah, let's just stay on knighthood. I like the extra bonus there. We have some inactive accolades. Let's appoint Alejandra here. Actually, let's get our wife in. Let's get her there. And we have now up to 21 knights because the ladies can fight for us as well, and our wife can fight. Our queen. We're going to forbid Agron from fighting. Long live Agron. We'll get all of our sons here. You are a leper. You're probably going to die very soon, so... get you married. Oh, you're 40. Never mind. Okay. Let's unpause. We probably have enough money to do a legend, actually. Prestige per level of fame. Partial. This would give us control growth, popular opinion. We're going to do this one. It's going to cost us quite a lot of money, but look what it's going to give us. It's going to give us renown. It's going to give us stewardship. And it's going to give us development growth. A mighty endeavor for Hook. The legend of King Salazar is great, and as large as the world, his deeds are unparalleled. Upon hearing vague rumors that plagued the land, Salazar set his heart out to accomplish a difficult endeavor. Salazar's legend culminates in a marvelous adventure. His deeds of great arms were such that all kings wonder thereof, and many nobles and commoners came to his encounter, for they wished to see the legend in the flesh. However, that is not the end of the tale, for when Salazar made his way home, he helped those in danger and avenged their affronts. Bandits, beasts, evildoers could not hide from the fury of his blade. The journey back home was not easy, but King Salazar entered the city among triumphant chants, and now let us all rejoice and feast, for his legend is there to be celebrated. Neat. Salazar is probably one of my favorite characters we've ever created. I love him. He's just an all-round good guy. Okay. Anything else we can do? Titles can be usurped. Sure. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Too many duchies. Okay. Let's jump over to lease. Who do we want to give this to? I hold all of these, really? My vassal and captain. He's not our fate. My granddaughter. You can have that. Anything else that we can usurp? You take a kingdom. We need 500 gold. Well, we can take that. We want the kingdom title, definitely. We got a diplomacy perk as well. Nice. Okay, let's take the free city of Lease. Titles will be inherited. Hang on. According to the Kingdom of Lease, first magisterial elective. Okay, well... Do we have to vote for one of these? You're the wrong fate. Can we remove that law? We could. It's just going to cost us quite a lot. Well, let's just leave it for now. What do we want in diplomacy? Befriend, I think. Yeah, I'm going to take befriend because befriend can be useful if you befriend your courtiers. They actually work a bit more effectively. Do we have a better steward? Surely we do. Let's befriend our son here, our grandson and steward. Start making friends in our old age. Are you the best queen? I don't think so. We also have a space for a new wife. No, we don't. Okay. All right. All the money that we were saving up is now gone. We have to Micro this a little bit here. Just to get the kids looked after. Whoops. Marshall. Dorcio. I like that name. It's kind of cool. Get her son to take care of that. Silvario. Okay, someone that was educating these guys must have died. I don't think we normally have 6 to do. Usually better than that. Get our head Dragonkeeper to teach you that. And Reina. Diplomacy. Or Chancellor. Great. We can appoint a successor. There you go. And we can negotiate some alliances. Probably with that lady that we just gave the land to, right? Yeah. Take all of those. Holdings of the wrong type. Okay, well we need to give these away. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I like this guy's glasses. He's a Bravosi. I don't think we want to give that to him. We want to land our family members. Dynasty Hook. Not a ruler. Our grandson. We'll give you that and the pleasure heights. There you go. And we can transfer you across when that happens. Our men at arms are no longer stationed. We need to actually take some land for ourselves. So, I think we go for a little bit of a conquest here. This guy's pretty easy to take over. Tyrosh is... He holds too many counties. Okay. Maybe we could just gobble this up. I'll break a truce. Okay. I'll take this duchy. Thank you. Okay, we're going to gobble that. Take that as well. Let's just do those 2 for now. They're probably going to be the wrong holding types, but that's okay. Raise all. We have the prestige, so we may as well just say, hey, Iron Throne. I probably don't need it, but come and help me in the Battle Hills. It cost me 750. Uh-oh, they're gonna attack us while we're raising. Okay. My court here. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna have all the legend pop-ups. I forgot about that. Darn. Get my wife to lead us here. Iron Throne's gonna win this one up here. Conqueror for the war chest. For the war chest, Captain Alaro's use these funds wisely. Gold is most welcome. Sure. I'll take the gold. We are a conqueror, right? Which is why we're doing all of this. We told people that we would conquer. And we may be a pirate, but we're not a lawyer. We do need to work on control. Do we have a seneschal? Let's get Harbour Master. That's insane. Let's take that. Gold goes up. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna hire a bunch of these. Captain Effectiveness is really good as well. Yeah. Architect, absolutely. And a wet nurse. We absolutely want a wet nurse. You know what? Let's hire everybody. Everybody gets a job. We're on rapid expansion mode. Except food tasters and stuff. I don't necessarily need that. Okay. Master of the Hunt, sure. Okay. Oh, we have prisoners. We'll go through those in after this war here. Let's get up here for a battle. Enemy combatants captured. And in Valyria has finished building, so we can maybe get that special building slot. We might just mass ransom here for gold. Do we have stuff of the wrong type? Or are we able to hold them ourselves? Now we can station men at arms. Nice. Okay, so they were the right type. We can hold on to them. Nice. Demand payments? Not just yet. We could change your contract. I want more taxes. We may actually go through our vassals. We want you to build economic buildings. Economic buildings. Convert to faith. You're our faith, right? No. Economic buildings. We need to start spreading the faith. In our new holdings, there's areas down here. It's only going to take 4 years. Let's get that one done first. What is this? Oh, we have... Oh my god, we have so many court artifacts. Let's say rarity. Court grandeur bonus. Really terrible. Oh, this is right. We got all of this when we invaded Lys. Court grandeur bonus. Really terrible as well. I think I'm just going to take the gold for most of these. Free money. We're not focusing on learning, so we can break all of these. Our court grandeur is going to go up naturally anyway. Monthly life learning. Don't care about it. Some of these are really terrible. Okay, the person in Lys really liked hunting. Look at the amount of hides. What do you give us? Nothing. Okay, we don't want that. Pedestal item. Sure. Okay, we can't give these a... Well, what we could do, actually, we could gift these to someone. Yeah, like Daneza's wall tapestry. House banner that we can't break. Okay, if we need to get opinion up, we know we can give away some artifacts. That's good. Okay, let's see how much that building was. The fancy one. Oh, we can get it now. Nice. Well, we're going to go for the mage archives for the 10% holding taxes. I think that makes sense. We could also take this if you wish. Yeah, I'm going to steal this. Silkhead. We'll probably give away these lands eventually, but for now we'll take them. Our army's way better than theirs, so we should be good. Should be good here. Fight. Scheme failed. No way. It's an excellent chance of success. Well, let's befriend you. We'll get you a spouse. We'll sort by prowess. You get some fighters in here. Beautiful stuff. Low control. Wife is pregnant. How are we doing in terms of factions? Actually, we're pretty darn good. Nobody's targeting us right now. New Lord Commander on the wall. Message settings. We don't want to see that. We never want to see that. We're not playing near the north, so it's not relevant to us. I rarely customize those settings. Hello. My granddaughter. She's actually pretty good. Valuable prisoner captured. We worth gold, right? I'm gonna take the gold. And now we enforce the demands. Okay, this lady's murdered a couple of people. It's strange. I don't know why she's doing it. We're gonna give this away. Unless, hang on, I want to just make sure there's no special buildings. No, there's not. Okay, good. You also seized an artifact. Let's give it to her grandson here. Nello. Create the title. Who's up here? You're wrong fate. Anyone else? I don't really want this holding. Not to be granddaughter. Give her the duchy title. There we go. We're planting Hook dynasty members all over the world. We get a prize necklace. Captain effectiveness 12%. Love it. What's your captain effectiveness now? 237. Men at arms are going to be well, our knights are going to be really powerful. Okay. Pretty solid episode, I think. Absolutely destroyed people in that battle. Invitation to your feast. No, thank you. I decline. Inspection. Can we get inspection? Do we want anything? I don't. Let's jump in here to internal affairs. We're gonna go down inspector. This is really powerful. It gets you like extra taxes when you inspect your lands, increases control. So that's what we're gonna go for next. But folks, that's where we're gonna leave it for today's episode. I've just run out of time. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Continue to leave your suggestions, thoughts, and feedbacks for Pirates of Valyria in the comments. I'll do my best to add them to the story. We are so close, I think, to getting a good enough army to maybe invade here. Use the money from here to help build up Valyria, and then eventually go for the Iron Throne. So hopefully you're excited for that. Thank you so very much for watching. Take care, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.